Sent. I can always go back and make the adjustments too.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to go back and make these like lighten it up though. But these little skin breaks, that clean edge versus like it dark next to dark like that. Some of them you will be able to.
There needs to be more artists in here getting critiqued.
But yeah, you say those lines are not saturated. Yeah, I'm not even really focusing on your lines. I was focusing mostly on the shade, like stuff that'll make it pop out. Let's focus around this eye. Basically, about to add that skin break that's gonna make it pop out, cause that black underneath it. By that black being underneath it, that skin break gonna help that shade right there pop out.
This is sick.
See how I make the top part of the eyes stand out more? Same thing right here, it would make your eyes, instead of shading it all the way to it, I'm gonna just go straight across. We can still go back and add your black. The black line at the bottom, that's for the cracks. You can still kind of take your crack. I'll put up one on top of that since I added that light tone. You can still go back with your cracks, but that light is going to help it stand out. You can keep that going around the whole thing. Like watch how you shading it, so you get some.
Wait, don't zoom in all the way. Exposing all my mistakes, lol. I see the flaws more clearly, lol.
And see like that dot? I don't think you needed that dot right there. So I'm gonna like kind of get rid of that one. The same thing when you shaded these up here. You ain't gotta shade all the way up to the edge. These are little skin breaks. Same thing on the side of this face. Leave some room for it to breathe so you can see that skull. My bad though. See your phone at 10%?
You're talking about making it a black.
Yeah, my bad. So I'm not talking about making it a black. Well, pretty much this eye, yeah. But as you get to the bottom, you can start lightening out. I'm gonna show you like the simple example of it that I was doing. So that was without that, and with that, it kind of stands out. With that, without that, it's with that, and without that black. You see how it most tend to feel flat. First, you add more black and a little shade underneath. It will kind of give it more of a. Let me see if did I do that? Yeah, you see it. But you see how that eye also stick out versus without the black around it. So the black is what's gonna hold your tattoo together. So when you're tattooing, think about.
Sheesh, I about to delete my post. OF this LOL.
Nah, it's definitely got potential, Nisa. Don't be feeling like everything is wrong. See, I went over those lines with a 9-round shade, then a 3-round line. All right. I should be more careful around those edges. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Because at first I was the same way. Like for example, well, I see I'm zooming in again. Huh? My bad. But for example, we go back to this white. I'll just use this color of the skin. Like instead of shading, because you already got black gums. Appreciate it. Hosted 6 viewers. Let's go. Turn up. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate it. But yeah. So what I'm saying is like, you see the highlights. Even up here you did it.
I see what you're saying.
But right here, you see?
You think I should give this design a go at it again?
You can. Most definitely. But you see how you got black already up here. You already outlined it. So you don't need black here right again. You needed to breathe a little around the top of this mouth. And if you give it room to breathe, the mouth will stand out more. What up, sisters on the hook? Hey, how's it going? Sick design. Appreciate it. No, this is not my design. I'm actually critiquing the artists that be on my stream. So for those that don't know, I'm critiquing the artists on my stream. But yeah, this an artist. Y'all can definitely check her out. You want to check you out on Twitch, Nisa? You know what I'm saying? I won't expose you out there. You know, I don't know if you want your stuff put out there like that. But yeah, she's like just starting tattoo, so I'm just showing different ways you could definitely take a different approach. I'll say, like even right here,
those lines are not saturated.
You definitely gotta like give it clean that up, and clean. That's like it's simple. Keeping it simple is what's gonna make it stand out. Versus if you would have kept that there, you see it's kind of closing your space. So for example, even in the mouth. You don't need the shade in the teeth. And I'm just saying this from like a beginner perspective. You could just kind of leave those teeth open. You know why? That's going to only make it stand out. And make sure you saturate your black. Because now mind you, I'm not even going to worry about your black. But saturate it. But you see how those light spots kind of stand out more? Same thing at the bottom. You need those light spots. At the bottom of that chin, you already got black right there.
See, I went over those lines.
Give it some light at the bottom. At least you can see his chin. But right here, you see the chin, but it's like it's blending in with the black. And you don't want that to blend in with the black. And I'm just saying, especially, now mind you, this is on fake skin, so this is light skin. So dark skin, doing something like that is completely throw it off. And that's why I say as a beginner perspective, just go straight light. Because if this was on dark skin and you had this shade in the teeth, that whole mouth going to eventually look black. And you don't want that. So you want to use it, take advantage of them skin breaks. If you got space, you could leave some lights. With all that black around, leave some lights. And that's why I say dark next to light. And that's what it always end up. You got black, then you got light. You know what I'm saying? You got black, then you got light. But if you got light and then some more light, or you got black and then some more dark, you ain't gonna see it. Like that, you'll lose the chin once it heal up.
I see what you're saying.
So that just kind of creates that contrast to pop out.
Appreciate it, SG. But yeah, so basically about cleaning them edges up.
That's it. Same thing with the top of the head. Like how you got that dark and then you shade it right next to it. Put a little shade on one of the sides or something. And at least you can see where the head ends at. Like this one good. You can see it. But that side blend off. But if you was to blend it off like this, I would say don't put a black bow around it. Just end it off with the dark. That simple. Yep. Just like you say, cleaning up lights. Same thing right here, the bottom of that ear. Put that on there. But let me know if you notice. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go that and do that in the eyes too. Like I said, on dark skin, it probably would have been better to leave that completely wide open. And let that black be around it so them eyes gonna pop forward versus like that versus without it. You see how it kind of tend to settle back? You know what I'm saying? Versus popping out. Everything gonna pop out more. If you drew black circles on the white eyes. She got outlines, but you don't really need blacks. What you mean, like inside the eyes? Starting out on dark skin, that's what I say. Depends on if you tattoo light skin or dark skin. I'm saying dark skin because I know I tend to tattoo more dark skin. But if you're a more light skinned person, you tattoo more light skin, then yeah, it's no problem. But I notice a lot of people that tattoo light skin don't know how to tattoo dark skin. But if you tattoo dark skin and you master these basics with dark skin, light skin will be a breeze. You know what I'm saying? The light skin will be a breeze because you already know what to do to save your skin brace for dark skin. Now mind you, dark skin is way more simple, which light skin is way more difficult, but some people still don't know what to do because they'll try to tattoo it the same and it'll be completely dark. You say it's a strong design, Nisa? But yeah, it'll make it more stronger with them highlights. Even instead of, like if you was gonna shade it, you could have kept shading. Like, I don't know why you had stopped right there. Just make sure you have your strong lines around it. You could have kept shading it. And like when I say shade, I would just shade like something like that. Make sure it's still like show a bone, but it's mainly light shapes around. Same thing what you did here. You just gotta watch it. Same thing with that. Make sure that is clean around it, and it don't blend in. You want to show that clear separation because on skin, once it heal up, you want to be able to see that. But if you like do that soft like that, that'll all kind of blend in over time and it all look black. And you don't want that. But you did give it a nice amount of space. All that, nice amount of space. Because if you were to close it in too much, it would definitely smash. Well, I definitely say focus on saturating your black though. Also laying your lines. And also this, like, I don't know why you did that. You see how bold this is versus some of them come out thin? Like, you could have kept them this thin, but certain spots could have been cracked. Like, let me see if I can show an example of that.
You think I can use some white ink?
Yeah, white ink will do it, but I don't think it's gonna get rid of that black. Like I said, once it's there, it's there. So this is what I'm saying for us. This, say if I was to add a crack, I could have did that, come back. So I got this crack, and this part could be bold. But you see, it being clean versus like it's a blurry. It don't feel like a crack. So coming from that, I could easily just get a little bit thinner. Even if it is more cracks, I could use thinner lines versus it all being pretty bold. Come off of the bowl and add more cracks. But like, it feel like it get lost up in there. And the thing with the cracks as well, I might have to add on top of that. thing with the cracks is you can still go back, add your skin breaks. How you doing today?
Thank you for rating me with 6 spectators.
Yeah, see? With the white around it, doesn't help it stand out. Give me a second, y'all. Zombies decaying. That's a 3 raw. You good though? How you doing, man? That was you trying to get the thing on your neck? Yeah. Fill that out for me and I can start on your design. Like I said, I ain't gonna start because I didn't know if you were gonna show up. That's all I was saying. The positive. But yeah, you see what I'm saying? With them skin breaks around that crack, it only help it pop out.
Thanks for joining the live. Your follow will be appreciated.
Versus like if I got a lot of shade next to it, you ain't gonna really see it. But also just looking at the design, I think you just overdid it and you got lost with the cracks. Cause you got a whole lot of them bad boys. Like all these right here. That's why you just gotta know when to use what. I'm gonna just use that color and go to the airbrush. Like a lot of that could have been saved. You ain't really need all those cracks like that. Especially on dark skin, like I said, you wanna take advantage of as much space as you can. You could have just had black on that bad boy. And if you did want to add some cracks, you go back. You could add a few, but all of them, I don't think it's really necessary.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Like I said, simple is better. And right underneath it, you can be bold in some spots. I'm saying you can keep it simple. I always say simple is better. Like all these lines here. There's a lot of lines that you can save space with. I know it probably was on a stencil now. I ain't gonna be erasing all of them. I'm gonna just get rid of every other line almost. I'm saying like clean it up a little bit and start your shade. When we got get rid of the shade down there.
IG, TikTok, Kick, X, Facebook.
You got rid of the space down there. So you basically add your shade starting up there. Well, yeah, it's a lot you could do, like simple things though. Nah, ain't nothing being humble. We gotta remain humble. If we remain humble, you ain't gotta get humble. So you ain't gotta look at it like that, Neeson. But yeah, let's look at it and turn off some of these layers. Just so we get a clear idea. You see what I'm saying? Just with that one alone, that's just our lights. With our lights, we're gonna turn these blacks off too. What these blacks at? Turn that white off. That's what I turn off our black. That's the black on the eye. I don't know what else the other ones. Everything else should be off. So let's put them all in one now. So that's with it. That's without it. But you see all them cracks in the eyes, not needed. Less detail, more simple, hold up over time. That's it. All right, about to start getting this tattoo ready for the neck. Let me send it over. It's a that's a phoenix, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thanks